Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grimsim Labs, and welcome back to Deconstruction Simulator, where we are going to have a look. It's the morning. We're going to have a look at our new orders. Let's go wealthy first. Rare kitchen wall cabinet. Oh, unfortunately not. What's this one? Ooh, premium chairs and an office chair. 328. You got it, baby. You got it. Premium chairs and office chairs. We'll just go in medium capacity. That should be more than fine. Sweet, let's go. Hope you're all having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thanks so much for hanging out. I haven't done any work in the warehouse today. I've just turned it on and started recording. I've not even copied the comments today because I just want more comments for the next episode. So we'll get to that when we get to it. So we'll just have a chill today. Have a chill, play the game. And hopefully, what do we need to do? Unlock tiers 4 contracts. That's what I aim to do today, but we'll see how close we get. Where's the office chairs? Here they are. Wait. Whoa, sweet. Lovely stuff. 378 for a couple of chairs. You can take it away now, baby. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. Oh, yes. Was it Sarah B? Who was it? Sasquatch One Moose? Someone said they're off to see Foo Fighters. That's very cool. Well, last night, I went to see Marilyn Manson. I was struggling with it. I told you about it in the last episode. Struggling with the fact that he's not a decent dude, and he's put on some terrible performances over the years. And I was like, you know what? He's been acquitted of the allegations. They've sort of dropped them, so can't really judge him for that. Let's just go. We got 50 quid tickets. The value of the tickets was about 70 quid. It was all right. It was all right. It was fine. It's absolutely fine. It was nothing special. It was the set list wasn't very good in my opinion. But he's touring a new album, so which is just all a bit wishy-washy rubbish. But that's just my opinion, man. Just my opinion. You know what? I had a good time dancing to certain songs. Angel with the Scab Wings. I was hard rocking out. Yeah. I don't know. Just man, it's just weird. It's just weird to see someone that one of the best shows that you've ever seen, and just see him not sort of perform. Oh man, look at this. This is more than a job. Oh great, we can get this tier 4 contracts if we do like this and that. And right, a load of walls, 120s, small item boxes, fine, you can have them. Okay, cool, we've done it, sweet. Let's go with a big capacity. Actually, I probably should have done a bit more, but I didn't. It's over, there we go. Okay, I am going to need a bigger capacity with all the bricks. Damn it, lost money, lost 15 quid. Shoot. Yeah, with all the bricks, I'm not going to be able to do it in that. So, courier, I'm going to go to you. Remove and change. Sweet. I didn't know if we could send off individual couriers, but apparently not. Sweet, let's not mess about though. Let's get this going. Where's my bricks? Where do I have my bricks? What did I leave this here for? Silly fool. Okay, no bricks in there, no bricks in there. Well, that means we need to go get our brick pallets from the back. Let's go do that now and go warehouse and edit mode. And let's just see if we can find our bricks nice and easy. As we scroll all the way to the back of the warehouse, here we go. Let's go. Boom. And let's stick these right here. Nice. Nice and close to it, so we can just slam them in, and then we can... I would say put it back, but we don't really want to even put it back, do we? We want to... Why is that window thing there? I would have left it there, I'm telling you. I think it's glitched, but that's fine. That's fine. Sweet. So yeah, but my mate was like, look, we hadn't done out in ages. And I was like, yeah, no, you're right, we hadn't. She was like, we was proper talking each other into it. It was really funny. And she was like, and we've had good times in the past. I was like, yes, we have. And she was like, so let's just do it. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's party, man. Let's party. So we did a long journey to Nottingham, 2 hours roughly, well, a bit more because my bladder at the minute is just so weak. But then we went there, had a good time. Am I going to be able to get these walls in? Is the question. These are the 120 walls, I believe. Yep, perfect. Is there a way of getting these in a different way, maybe? I get 8 pallets there, maybe not. Maybe we can slide them in that way. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's put these up here on this side of the old truck. Nice. cool. Put one more in. Nice. Yeah, it's a good job we didn't try and ram all this in that other truck, because we would have had no chance. Absolutely no chance. No chance! So that's what you got. Do-do. 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 Hey, man, we got a load of brick parts that we can get from this one. This is great, because we can absolutely fill them up. Should be good. Hey, why am I doing that? That's a bit silly. There we go. Sweet. That's all a bit unneatly packed, but you know what? Hey, if it works, it works. If she works, she works. There we go. Let's stick that up there. Sweet. 120. How many do I need? 10. Ooh. See what happens. You know what? I can probably put them up right like this. Okay, that one's come off. Great. And let's just turn around there. So yeah, so went and then took my mate to the Salutation Arms, which is a pub in Nottingham that's just beautiful, man. I love that pub. My favourite pub in the UK for sure. Oh, you know what? I'm half thinking, do we just... This is a huge order, by the way. I'm half thinking, do we just stack it in? Can we get... No, I couldn't really squeeze it in either if I put 2 in. Right, take these off. Let's not mess about. Let's take these off. Let's stick them back there for now. That's just as easy, isn't it, than trying to find space everywhere. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Right. Plan is, lay a load of these flat, and then the bricks will fit lovely on top of them, because they're not going to crush the plasterboard into immediately when it sits on it, is it? Anyway, so yeah, so went to Nottingham, had a few stop-offs on the way. There was a dude at the services, actually, and he was an old dude, and he was like looking down at his trousers and stuff like that, and he was clearly struggling. And he'd asked these lasses for help, these young lasses, and I think they were all a bit freaked out by him. So I went over and I was like, "You alright, dude?" And he was like, "Oh, hello, young man." Oh, he told. He had like a head guard on his head, and I was like, "What do you need? Are you okay?" And he was like, "No, I want to get to the check-in desk. I was arrested last week, and I've just been released, and I need to get to the check-in desk at the hotel." I was like, "Oh, that's all right, mate. Give me a hand and give me your arm, and I'll get you in." And then he was telling me about how he got arrested watching the Addams Family, which I don't quite believe, and how his wife had dinged and all this sort of stuff. I was like, you know, all cool, man, all cool. I just want to make sure you're safe. He absolutely stunk of booze, bless him. So yeah, but grim, you know. Hey, man, we've all been through tough times, haven't we? And my mate said like, "Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do that," and I was like, "I know, yeah, but that's fine. Like, I'm more than capable, and one day, hopefully, if I'm in need, someone might think, yeah, but it was kind of his own need. It was his own fault." I was like, "Yeah, but you know, we all have down days, don't we?" So I helped him in and took him in, and the checkout person at the hotel was like, "Are you with him?" And I'm like, "Nope. I'm just here to help." Yeah, I think she was a little confused as to what was going on, but that's all good. I'm you know what, man? Look, if you can help someone, it's the best thing to do, right? It's the best thing to do. I hope one day I need help and and someone comes and gives us a hand. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just a little bit of help. 41 is here. Nice. Sweet. Let's stick that in here. Nice. Don't fall on them because I don't want them to explode. And 38 is over here. Lovely. Throw this one in. Boom. And we can stick it here. That's fine. There we go. And that's the order done. Nice. Let's get the tail lift up. Can we ride it? Whoa, we can! Oh, it smashes into the roof. That could have been dangerous. Okay, cool. 1,000 quid. Hey, man, it took us a while, but you know what? That is a lot of money. Sweet. Not that one. There we go. Accept the order. Sweet. Done. Way. Excellent. Did I send extra by mistake? I don't know. Okay, cool. What's this one? Okay, we'll find the other rares first, but I mean, that was a really good order as well. My word, so many awesome orders. 1 premium door, 2 item boxes. We've got. Sweet, you can have it, man. A door will fit in there. Sweet. So let's go get the premium door first of all. And then we'll sort out the item boxes from. Nice, man. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's nice to have all these orders. Look at that. 1,821 already in the bank just from orders today. Nice. 43 and 44. They're in there. Sweet. One in here. So yeah, and then we went to the Salutation Arms, which is it's one of my favourite pubs in England, man. It's this is when we get to Nottingham. It's on Maid Marian Way for any of you that ever go there. It's an old Tudor pub that was taken over by the Hells Angels in the 70s. Not taken over. They used to basically the Hells Angels used to drive up and down the country all the time, and they basically used to stop in the Sal. And so it became this like biker club, really. Not biker club, biker pub, really. And it kind of kept the sort of rock charm as well over the years, and the sort of as different rocks come in and out, like the people have like taken it on and looked after that heritage, and it's just a sort of beautiful Tudor pub that'll just play heavy rock music and. Grim is very happy in there, as you can all imagine, I'm sure. Just in there, listening to some music, you know, it was just good. And then we went to the Pit and the Pendulum. Pendulum in the Pit? Oh, what order is it? What's the famous book called? The Pit and the Pendulum, there we go. And that's one of like it's a chain of pubs. There's 4 different pubs. I think there's one in Scotland, one somewhere else. I think the one in Scotland might be based on Jekyll and Hyde or something like that. This is based on the Pit and the Pendulum. They're all based on the Robert Louis Stevenson books. I think the Pit and the Pendulum was a Robert Louis Stevenson book. But it's a great pub, man. It's so beautiful. It's like all this old wooden sort of, do you know, like really dark oak type stuff. That's really nice. And then it's also the basement, which is all sort of open, and you can go and sit down in the basement. Is all like it's all like cave stalls and stuff like that. So it's like proper beautiful brick and like carved around. It's just like this wonderful building that's just been built hundreds of years ago. And Nottingham has so much of that like history hiding in the caves. It's beautiful, man, because it had a whole cave network under it. Did Nottingham? Yeah, because obviously it was built around a castle at the time, you know. So went to there, and we didn't actually get a drink there because it was way too busy. But I said to my mate, "Come on, we'll go to the toilet and I'll show." And she was like, "This is amazing." I was like, "Yeah, man, this is amazing. This is why." Honestly, if I could choose one place to live that wasn't Hull, and I wouldn't move away from Hull because I'm a family dude and I love my family, and do you know what I mean? I'd struggle to move away from him again. I lived in Nottingham for a while, but now as I've got older, like I'd struggle to move away from all of that again. And but the one place I'd move to, be Nottingham, man. Be Nottingham. I'm gonna leave this. I don't think it's worth it. Any poor good stuff? Any poor good stuff? Medium windows? No, we'll keep them. We ain't got many. Only worth 30. Sweet. Permits. Buy for £3,000. Well, you know, I could accept a contract, or you know what? We've got to complete this contract. Forget what I was saying. We're going to go and complete that contract. We are going to do this. Have we got stuff in here? No, we don't. Grim is organised. Not that organised, it just happened naturally. Let's go. I think we're probably going to need another pallet of bricks, but we can come back and get it later. It's not a problem. Way up there. That was a big old freeze, wasn't it? That was a big old freeze. 90 minutes to get in and out of here. That's fine. That's fine. Right, we needed some more boxes for sure. That's something I forgot. In fact, we're probably going to need them because we ain't got any space to put stuff on. So let's get some boxes. And is there anything major that we can take out that's like... Because I need boxes for all this crap. So there's no point in loading it up. Let's load up the little bits we can. Oh, look at the dinosaur. Da, da, da. This is going to be... Well, it's not going to change this series because this is already one every other day. Jurassic World is becoming one every other day, and Storage Hunter is becoming a little less frequent as well over the next few days. It's going to be twice a week now until we get the new update, just because I don't want to finish it off too quick and feel like I'm twiddling my thumbs. So, yeah, that's exciting times, isn't it? Are you rubbish? Common. Do I want you? Do I want you? Do I want you? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. I can take you. I don't know where I'm going to get more space. I don't have enough bloody warehouse space. I tell you. for all these things, but there we go. Is what it is. Like, you think about it, today's orders, we didn't get rid of any of these. You know what? I'm not even taking it. Boom! Get out of my life. Whoa! How was this one? It's common, thank goodness, because it has a big crack in it. There we go. Sweet, sweet. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. I was watching a video of Bon Jovi singing "It's My Life" earlier. Ouch. Ouch. Here we go. What we got here? Display cabinet rare. We've got everything out of this, so we can take it. Sweet. We'll take a rare one. No, I'm just not going to take the common stuff anymore for now, because we just don't have enough space, man. We just don't have enough space. I think the kitchen's all looks premium as well, so there'll be a lot to take there, so we might as well not bother. So yeah, we went to the Pit and the Pendulum, and then we went into... my mate was real worried about getting to the gig, and I was like, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. There was only one support. They didn't come on till 8, actually, so we'd got there way too early. But she had some chips that was stupidly expensive in the arena. Actually seasoned though, not with chip spice, unfortunately. I don't know if you know this, Hull has its own thing. It's called American Chip Spice, and it's actually made in Hull. Because of course we like to name things after Americans to make it sound fancy. Hull Chip Spice doesn't have the same ring, does it? But yeah, American Chip Spice is made in Hull, and it's like paprika and onion and tomato based sort of like salt, probably pepper, I guess, probably onion emulsifier as well, I don't know, but it's like this, basically this stuff that you just throw on your chips, and I tell you what, man, it just increases the quality of any chips. Like, you do oven chips, throw over a bit of chip spice, next level. When I was living in Nottingham, actually, I remember going to the place one day, to the takeaways, and the chips were so bland, man, because they're just like potato. I'm like, have you got any chip spice? And they're like, chip spice, what? I'm like, man, more people need to know about chip spice. Honestly, I strongly recommend, if you have never had chip spice, that you give it a go, man. Give it a go, it's delicious. Elevates any meal. There we go, sweet. And I should get a sponsorship with Chip Spice after saying that. I'd look, man, that'd be a great first sponsor, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be banging? That'd be the best. Do I need more walls? No, not really. We'll smashy. Sweet, because we are nearly on to level 4 contracts, and you guys want to see that, don't you? Let's focus on today's episode on finishing this off ASAP, so we can at least see what the start of a tier 4 contract is. That'd feel like progression, right? That'd feel like progression. Boom. Nice. Sweet. And we've got so many bricks to get anyway, so that's fine. And here we go. Do we want to dismantle this? Hang on. Rare. Yes, we can probably take it. Okay, we won't bother with the wash basin, but we'll take all this. Sweet. What are you doing? There you go. So weird. So weird. I'm not even that bothered. Just, there we go, done. Shower unpacked, or packed, ready to rock. Let's go. Sweet. And let's stick this in here. I'm just trying to take a little bit back. I don't need to store this up completely. I'm not worried about it. Just don't have the stuff that we need, really. There we go. Let's stick all that in there. Got a teddy there, sweet. And what else have we got in here? We've got rare dresser, common bookshelf. Yeah, it's all these that are a problem, but I really need a thing to put everything in. Sweet, let's go get some boxes then. Let's go get some boxes and then come back. And I'm not going to finish this today because it's bricks, isn't it? And it's going to take an age. It's going to take an age, but I'm happy for it because we've got our new way of putting bricks away, so that's going to speed things up a little bit. It's going to speed things up for sure. Sick, because it's tight around here at the minute. Oh, that's okay, we'll get there. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. And then tonight is and the boy, bless him, he was messaging me last night. He was saying, oh, I really want to go to London to watch Marilyn Manson. And I think it's really cool that he's got into something that me and his mum are into. I think that's pretty sick. So I'm like, you know, cool. Well, I get that you want to go, but you know, if you was living with me, I would have took you tonight. But unfortunately, I can't do that. It's hard for your mum to do it, and it costs a lot of money because your mum's got the other 4 kids to look after. It's not all, you know, about you, my dude. So she can't leave him by themselves, you know. It's like, oh, this person could look after him, and this person, please can I go? Please can I go? And I'm like, dude, it's like, first of all, it's not my decision. Ask your mummy. second of all, do you want to buy this window rack? No, I want to sell this window rack. E to store item. Ah, there we go. E to store item. I just read the things, that's all. Cool. And this can go... Yeah, that window rack we accidentally bought, didn't we? There we go. That's what happened. That's what happened. What's going on here then? Oh, I've got to move this. That's what I wanted to move. So, I mean, I don't have to move it. It can stay out here, maybe? Can it squeeze in here? Yes. Sweet. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take it for now and figure out the rest later. Sweet. Where are you going? Premium. Nice. Just stick it down there. Stick you down there. In fact, just pick one up and just see how much space I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 spaces, man. That's why I can't take everything. Do you know what I mean? It'd be great to bring everything back, but I just can't. I've got 3 spaces left. I'm not even going to get all that kitchen in, if I'm honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Aye, it's tight. So he's like, Mummy, I want to go see Marilyn Manson. I'm like, dude, like, you first of all, you have to wait. I appreciate that you think that you can just get gigs now, but no, it doesn't happen like that. But he was. I said, look, I said the gig was fine. I said it wasn't out special. Like, you'll see him at a festival sometime, and it'll be the same because he's doesn't put any effort in. And he was like, well, what do you mean? He might be going through stuff and blah blah. I was like, dude, like, Marilyn Manson went through stuff years ago, but he never kind of got over it. Which is fine, but the problem is he doesn't put the effort to get over it. Instead, he just turns to drugs and gets over it that way. But actually, that doesn't actually resolve anything. It's like, well, you don't know what he's feeling. And I was like, yeah, but what I can tell you, mate, is I can tell you, like, if you put effort in, you can, like, work through stuff, you know. But if you don't put effort in, like, you won't get anywhere, and that'll make you miserable and resentful. Oh, you don't know. All right, dude. Sorry, my phone's just gone off. I was telling him, like, I said, you know, me and your man was watching. I said Manson's my favourite artist. I said, like, he was my favourite artist for 20 plus years. I said he hasn't done anything good. He wrote some good songs, some good albums. Actually, that's a lie. Good albums between 97 and 2003. He wrote some really good albums, and since then he's just kind of gone. I said he was bigger than Slipknot, he was bigger than Korn, he should have been playing in them spots, and the boy was like, yeah, but he's 56. I was like, dude, me and your man watched a dude earlier this year who was 76 and 17 days away from dying, and like, he put on the effort, and Manson just doesn't put on the effort, and he couldn't get it. And I was like, look, I'm not having to go at Mount Manson. I mean, I you know, I wish that he wouldn't treat the women the way that he did, if he has, because, like, if anyone did that to your sisters, I'd rip the head off. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, but you don't know, and the allegations have been dropped. So I was like, dude, yeah, but there's also, like, the allegations have been dropped, but there's also other stuff that's come out that's not great. And I'm like, it taints the act. It does. So you sat there going, okay, I mean, maybe I'd give you more grace if you were sort of putting in the effort, but you're not. And he said, yeah, but he's old. He said he can't perform like he used to, blah, blah. And I said, look, Jonathan Davis is old. I said, Jonathan Davis put on the best show of Korn I've seen him do. And I've seen Korn quite a few times, and he did the best job I've seen him do earlier this year. You know what I mean? I've seen Korn for, I don't know, 20 years, really, I guess, probably. I can't even really think. I'm not a huge Korn fan. I was like, this year, I was like, they were banging. They was really good. Like, it doesn't age. Like, I said to him, like, I hurt, you know, and stuff like that. But I said, like, I work hard to do my profession, you know. And unfortunately, I said, Manson doesn't work hard. And I said, if you do work hard, if he did work hard, then he'd be in a better place than he is now. But it doesn't work. He shelters in, and I'm like, so I'm trying to teach him, like, this big life lesson, as using Marilyn Manson as a teacher, as a guide, as a bad example. Lovely stuff. There we go. Sweet. There's loads of boxes there, so that should be more than enough. There we go. Whee. Sweet. Let's go. Let's see what we can get out of here. Nice. Well, we'll have enough boxes now for sure. Probably too many, but I'm not bothered. Hey up, there we go, sweet. And let's just take the first one. Nice, and start going. There just is a lot of stuff in this house, which is why I went a bit crazy, maybe. Oh, that's a new animation, isn't it? I don't remember that before. I feel like there was an update before I turned it on. I didn't. Packing nuts going everywhere. Look at that. Yeah, I've gone way too crazy, haven't I, on the things? But there we go. That's fine. Bush, bush, bish. There we go. Sweet. Next one, please. There we go. Lovely stuff. Get the skateboard in. And the dinosaur. Nice. And the fan, we'll just take that off the window there. Reach through the window, because why? Because we can. Why? Because we can. There we go. We've got the tiki statue. Excellent stuff. And go into bedroom. And we've got the briefcase here. Got painting on the wall. Some shoes. And all these other bits that we're not even going to be able to get all this in, actually, to be honest with you. Here we go. Let's do that. So, yeah, later on tonight, the Download Festival lineup's being announced. I'm filming this, and I'm just going to get excited. I'm going to watch Big Brother and just get excited to hear the new lineup. And because that's part of my yearly sort of excitement for those of you that are coming off the channel, like that are new to the channel. I love Download Festival. Like I love festivals in general. Download has just been a big part of my life, and now a big part of my boy's life and stuff like this. And I'll be ranting about who's been announced, I'm sure, in the next episode. And I think Ghosts are going to be announced, and I love Ghosts. I think they're amazing. So very much looking forward to it. And when I say it's a big part of my life, I mean I went to Download Festival, the very first Download Festival, when I was 16 years old, and I got on a bus by myself and headed to the festival, and just and went, you know what? If none of my mates are going to go, I'm going. I'm not messing about, and I'm going to go watch Marilyn Manson play. Oh, it was back in the day. That's how big a fan I was of him, you know. And a lot of my mates said they were going to go, and they never did. I was like, that's fine, man. That's fine. That's why I'm doing a meetup for anyone that wants to hang out at Download. If you ever thought about like going to a festival or not, I don't know if rock and metal is your thing or not, but if you've ever like thought about going and you wanna say hello to someone or know some people there, or maybe meet up with the community in that, you absolutely can, man. Just let us know on the Discord and that, and we'll hang out. We'll hang out. Probably won't be able to camp because our lass is disabled, so we've only allowed so many people there. But we can come and meet you in the day, say hello, show you our spots and stuff like that, and just you know, give you a high five. Give you a high five. And that all come about from. Let me tell you where that come about from. That come about from someone who, in the community, whose fella wouldn't let her go to Download, and I was like, that's weird. And I said to her, why? And I was like, and she's not with him anymore. I don't want to say who it is, just in case. I don't. It's not my place to tell the story, you know. But I was like, why? And she was like, well, because it's not. And I was like, that's not a cool way to be, man. That's not normal. They've broken up now. But I was like, you know, you should be able to go. And if you don't feel like you'd go because you don't know anyone, well, I'll be there. We can hang out. That's fine. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that. There's cracked stuff on the floor. When did that crack? Oh, probably when I moved the fridge. There we go. Let's stick all this in. So yeah, man. Looking forward to that later on tonight. I'll be watching the announcement. I don't know how I'm going to watch it actually. It all flies by too quick, so I'll probably. I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll probably. I kind of want to do something with the boy and with the thingy. The other thing is the boy, because he's been getting a lot of detentions recently. He has a maximum number of detentions that he can get before he just doesn't go. So it's kind of give us like a tool, I guess, to hopefully try and improve his behaviour a little bit, because it could do with a little bit of improving, just a little bit, not too much. He's a good kid. He's just a clown, just a clown. I don't mean that in a nasty way. I mean he is fun, he is funny, but it gets him into trouble. So we just need to try and curb that, and that's one of the ways we've decided to do it. And the sort of discipline of kids is so hard. You've got to find your own way, you know. like, you know, it's obviously it's not good. You can't hit kids anymore. That's completely wrong. You know, it does a lot of damage, but yeah, you've got to find other ways to discipline now, and that comes with threats of not going to download. That comes with threats of not going to download. My boy's he's been quite good with me. I don't live with him, by the way. I'm his bonus parent. But he really does listen to me, because he knows whatever I say will happen. When he first comes to the house, have I told you about this? I'm probably ranting already. I'm probably telling you the same stories that I've already told you in Deconstruction Simulator. When he first come to the house, I was like, he was messing about with his sisters, and I was like, dude, if you carry on doing that, because I was getting upset by it, and the youngest has autism, and you could tell she was getting upset, and I was like, nah, right, stop now, and he didn't, and I said, right, I'm telling you to stop. If you don't stop, you're going in the shower, and he didn't stop. So he ended up in the shower, and he says, he comes out of the shower and he's like, "Mummy, mummy, mummy," and his mum's like, "What?" He says, "He put me in the shower." She says, "Well, yeah, he said he was going to." He said, "Yeah, but I didn't think he'd do it when I was fully clothed." I didn't care. He was going in there. You know what I mean? It's like, but it was just, I remember the look on his face of just shock, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, like." If I say something, it'll happen. However ridiculous it is, it'll happen, mate. So yeah, just do as you're told. Just behave. Probably not the best to put them in showers. Yeah, but hey ho. I am over it. I am over that as well. They're a nightmare, man. They need to be fixed in the bug patch. You can't get in to do the stuff. Oh, excuse me. So there's no point. There's literally no point. I'll give it one last go, but it's really annoying. Because I'm a completionist. There we go. We can afford another pallet if we need to for a couple of these premium items. I suppose that's probably going to be better than binning them. But yeah, shouldn't have really took the bed apart. Should have smashed that with a hammer. But we didn't. Oh, here we go. We live and learn. We live and learn. Bosh, 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 bosh. So who do I think's headlining? Well, I'm not here. I have thought Prodigy for a few weeks actually, but then they announced it was announcing at 5 o'clock today, and then they've just announced that they're doing a Milton Keynes show. Been long time due for Prodigy actually. I don't think they played that since 2011. They were really good. So I just thought, kind of a British band doesn't have to like do anything with Brexit, because that's part of the reason acts are not what they used to be, because it costs a lot to bring crews and stuff like that across from abroad. It's like, yeah, so I think it'll be Ghost in Lincoln Park, and then the third headliner, none of us really know, and that's kind of the exciting part, isn't it? I've heard Alice Cooper's playing a lot of US European festivals, so I mean, I'd love it to be him. I might even watch a Lowdown podcast today, actually, which is a group of lads that do a podcast on YouTube, and they announce it like one at a time and stuff like that. So I might go and give them a bit of support. Give them a bit of support. Let's go. Right, can we take any of these off? Oh, we can take this off. Okay, we can get this one. Oh, have they fixed that then? Did I just miss that before? Did I just absolutely miss it before? Okay, cool. Brilliant. Well, we can take it back. Well, Grim was going to get a sledgehammer to it, but he's not anymore. Sick. I'm quite happy about that as well, actually. Let's take that off. Let's get these done. Nice. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So, yeah. Yeah, he's a good kid. He really does listen to me now, which is good. And, yeah. And now he messaged me, you know, with sort of stuff about like music and stuff like that, and he's like, he showed me a drawing that he did of Marilyn Manson. I was like, that's really good, man, really good, well done. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting seeing someone that's he's been able to get it into it much younger than I did, because we've sort of made it very accessible to him, I guess, in a lot of senses. We'll take all the lights, because we always need lights, don't we? Even these like common ones and stuff like that, like I just feel like they come up a lot more. What is going on here? There we go. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Oh, we're on an angle there, aren't we? We're on a bloody angle there. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to buy another thing for all these, but that's fine. This is premium. Well, take it. Sweet. So yeah, so he's really sort of had access to it, and us taking him to sort of to a music festival really sort of opened his eyes, and hopefully it'll help him in his future. It's weird, isn't it? What you find you sort of share with your kids, not kids, bonus kids, whatever they are, you know. Still feel a huge sense of responsibility to them, you know, to give them the sort of best upbringing I can, and teach them the lessons that need to be taught, you know. Just keep them all as good people, you know. It's important, man. It's important. Rock and roll, let's go. And what else have we got then? What else have we got? So we've got the toilet. Sweet, we can have the toilet. Nice. And then these items are all common, aren't they? So smash that up. Oh, it's rare. It's common. Bosh. Yes. Satisfying. That's rare. We'll take the rare. I suppose. That's rare. That's common. Oh, hello. There we go. Get that in there. Sweet. Oh, can I be bothered? Can I be bothered? Yeah, we'll take them apart. We'll take them apart, man. We've done so well on the series to do it efficiently. Let's carry on being efficient now. Stop getting lazy, Grim. Bosh. Nice. And here we go. Sweet. Everything's looking good here. Oh, small window. Not complaining. Nice to have a small window. Don't get as many of these in the houses, so we'll smash that into the garden for now. Nice. And then we'll go with we'll get a hammer to this. There's a common item. Oh, I misclicked. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. It'll come out. It'll come out when it wants to come out. Right, let's carry on taking these down, and then we'll call it and start taking out them bricks, eh? But you know what? They're all going to fall into place, and we're going to be able to do the bricks much quicker on this house. And then hopefully, when you come back in the next episode, we should be ready to get tier 4. We're going to have enough money anyway, aren't we? So yeah, we've already got enough money, actually. Sweet. That'd just be nice to see some tier 4 contracts, wouldn't it, in the game? I'd definitely be happy for that. Let's go. Bosh and bosh. There was much more to take apart than I realised in this one, I'll be honest with you. Not that I'm complaining. Bosh. Nice. Excellent. Premium. Nice. We'll take it. Sweet. And you. Another dismantle. Excellent stuff. 10 hour light on. Goodness gracious, that's bright. And then the support last night was Dead Poses. The setlist, man. So Manson's one of those that he's like, he's got. I'm not. This is the same for any band. It doesn't matter whether it's Manson or not, really. He's got so many good songs, and he doesn't play them. He plays some of them. Like he'll always give you like a few kind of half deep cuts, but then he plays a lot of slow songs as well, and it just doesn't. It feels like if he ended them with the rest of the concert, then it'd be fine. I have no problem with slow songs. I don't necessarily need a set to be like hardcore all the time, whatever. But like I don't know, it just seems like he chooses songs based on how easy they are to sing, really. I guess, and I'm just like, nah, man. I've got to work at that, man. I've got to work at it. But yeah, he doesn't. So that's what it is. Like I say, I'm not saying I didn't have a bad time. I didn't have a bad time. I just, yeah. And I wish it was back to the old days, really, when it was one of the best gigs I've ever seen. And then that got taken away by Ghost. Ghost was the best gig I ever saw in 2019. Probably Ghost earlier this year as well. Was probably even better than that. It was absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Really sort of coming into their own, really. I feel like they're Iron Maiden in the 80s, do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be huge and they're going to be around forever, I hope, and just making good music. Is this the one we can't get into? Oh, god damn it. It needs to let us take the backboard off or something. Aha. Maybe we can actually. Hang on, it's this one here. Let's do that, and then can we take off the backboard? No, because we can't take that off. We can't take that off because we can't get this off, and when we can't get that off, it means we can't get that off. So to get that off, I need to get that. Or can we do it from underneath? We're doing a real sort of deep dive here. Ooh, we might be able to do it from underneath. Okay, here we go. We can do it from underneath. Let's go. Alright. Hey! We might have figured out the way to do it. Now, I believe that the one that we were struggling with before was on the floor. I don't think it was a tall one like this, just to make you aware. So I still don't know if that one would have been possible. But hey, it looks like we can make this work. It's not going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy, but we'll do what we can. Okay, cool. So let's keep taking that off. Sweet. And let's go under again. Excellent stuff. And let's start taking that off. There we go. Take another layer off, and then there should be 2 there. Excellent. Another layer. 2 there. 1, 2. Sweet. And another one. Excellent. We missed that top one there, but that's okay. Hey, we did it! Hey, I'm happy when we can do something like that, and we can actually figure it out. It was doable all along. I hope the last one wasn't doable, because then I feel bad. Sweet, there we go. Nice, and stick this out here. Oh, I'm going to need so much stuff. It's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening as well. Oh, good lord. Well, there's no point in rushing back, to be honest with you. I'm going to get there after 6 anyway, so let's just do this, and then we can start loading this up, and we'll go back and see our orders tomorrow once we send a load back. And that'll be the best way to do it. Sweet. Boom. Nice. There we go. Excellent. But I do want to start chiseling away at this house because if not, it'll be too much in the next episode, and we need to get a good start on this for sure. Which I'm sure we will. So went to McDonald's as well last night. I don't often go to McDonald's. Had their sour cream and chive fries. Didn't really do it for sour cream and chives and pepper, I think it was. Black pepper, crushed black pepper or something like that. It was all right. It was a bit like, why do I need my fries to taste like Pringles? I was a little confused by that. Okay, common bookshelf can go. Sweet. Shia. Nice. There we go. Rubbish. Put it all away. Lovely stuff. Sweet. And rubbish there. Nice. Bit of rubbish here. Put that away. There we go. I knew I was going to get a full bag. I just thought we'd get the full bag sorted. And there we go. Nice. Only got a couple more minutes, so that's fine. Let's have a look at dismantling this. See if we can get it all dismantled today. 2 things to dismantle in 15 minutes. Can we do it? I don't know. Probably needed some upgrades if we really wanted to do that. It is getting dark, and you can tell that on the level as well, where it is getting very difficult to see. Turn that off. It's hard to see. What would you rather have, that or that? I mean, do you know what I mean? It's either glaring or in shadows. Here we go. Undo you. Nice stuff. I tell you the other thing, man, there was no one young at Marilyn Manson. Jeez Louise. Like, we were some of the youngest people there. In our 40s. No, there was a couple of teens I saw. A couple of teens. And I thought, you go lads, you go lads. And then there was... but most of it, yeah, I've never seen as many walking sticks at the gig, if I'm honest with you. Don't know why. Maybe as rockers like motorbikes and living too hard. My knees were shot as well. When I was walking up the stairs at the end, I was in agony. I was like limping. I've been limping all day at work. My boss is like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fine. I'm just getting older." She's much older than me though, as I always remind her. And then she makes me wash her cup up, which is fair play. She is the boss. She is the boss. Right, let's go. Smash some of this up. Nicely done. I'll make a start on this today and tomorrow, so it's all ready to start rocking. There we go. Nice. And go there. Oh, it's all a bit bright, isn't it, with this torch on? I wonder if we got all the lights. I reckon we missed some lights, you know. That's okay. There we go. Nice. We do need to break off all the plasterboard. Well, we could take the plasterboard, I suppose. But you know what? I think it's just about as quick to do that. Let's end the day. Get it into night time, into morning. Sun is shining. Look at that. 2,300 from them orders this morning. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Let's carry on. Bosh, 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 bosh. There we go. You can tell when it's all going to go together. There we go. Way up there, we smashed them. I'm going to make a few mistakes. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I think we're going to get enough. See, like that, like, it's because you hold on to the... I'm not clicking it individually. I'm just going to accept that mistakes might happen occasionally. Like, I mean, if I can avoid them, I will, you know? If I can hit at the ceiling instead, I will. It ain't always going to happen, let's be honest. There we go. Sick. That's one room done. Nice. Let's do all this, shall we? Excellent stuff. Go around there. Nice. And smash this up. Yeah, okay, cool. You know, if that had exploded on that, I wouldn't have managed that as a tactic, to be honest with you. Hey, that one exploded real easy because we broke the brick instead. Nice, there we go. Plasterboard coming off. Anyone ever destroyed this amount of plasterboard in real life? I feel it'd be smelly. Big old smelly job. I suppose someone's got to do it, haven't they? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my new house, and when I get a house and I'm renovating it and all that sort of stuff. What is going on here? I haven't done that. Okay, cool. That was silly, wasn't it? Silly Grim. There we go. Stick that in there. Nice. Here we go. Oh, wiggle, wiggle. A sniggle, sniggle. Yeah, we're gonna be able to afford another shelving unit, but like, where the hell are we putting it? I have no idea. I have no idea. We'll figure it out, Grim. We'll figure it out. Bosh, lovely stuff. And get this one off. Yeah, thanks for all your support on this series. Like, it's absolutely sick how much you guys watch this. I was telling my mate yesterday. She was talking about the channel, and she was saying how proud she was of me and stuff for, you know, for working and for doing it, for saying I was going to do it and just doing it. She said it's very cool. She said, and I was like, cool. Well, now our daughter's watching it as well. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty sick. I think you just got to do it. You just got to put the effort in. As I tell my boy, do you know what I mean? There we go. I don't know what I'm having for tea yet. I've got some chicken that I bought a few days ago that was cooked, but it should be alright for today. Today will definitely be the last day I can eat it. So I'll probably do that with a pasta or something. I don't really have any sauce though, so I might just chicken soup it, man. Bit of chicken soup, bit of cheese, bish bash bosh, do you know what I mean? And then the rest of the week I'm on toasties, because I've got more gigs to come up this week. More gigs to come up, sorry, this month. Tomorrow, this weekend on Sunday, I'm off to see Wednesday 13 in Hull. First time he's ever played Hull. I've seen Wednesday 13 about over 13 times, put it that way. Manson I've seen over 10 times. I was once in the press pass to go meet Manson. Here's a story for you. And it was a horrible night. It was like snowing and stuff like that. And so we waited about an hour after the show in the press junket to say hello to Manson. We had a few questions for him and stuff like that. And the management came out and says, "Oh, he's not talking to anyone because the weather's terrible. But if you two want to come with me," he took two beautiful blonde girls with the breasts half hanging out, and he took them to a side, and then they started yelping, and then they went backstage. I was like, "Yep, okay, there you go. That's it's clear to see what happened there. Then great, thanks a lot." So Manson didn't want to meet Mr. Grimm. There you go. and the other press, to be honest. We was the smaller press of some of the others, to be honest. So yeah, incredible, eh? But that's kind of what he is. That's what the lifestyle that he wants to live, you know, and that's why he's, you know, well, it's not why he is, but yeah. Got my opinions on it, but yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. Bit of a weird one. Best gig I ever went to. There we go, sick. Let's get this one down, nice. And we're at 50 minutes, so we should start chiseling a few of these, and then we'll take a load back, to be honest with you, because we are going to run out of time. And I want to start chiseling away at a bit of this. And then once we sort of take it all up, way up there. Once we take it all apart, it should be all good to go. So we're going to have to tidy up a bit of this mess, to be honest with you. I missed the bloody plaster there. Sweet. Slow down, Grim. There we go. There we go, sick. Cool, let's get all this rubbish put away so we can get our pallets out back in here. Bosh. 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 Oh, it's because the other side's not done. Let's go do this other side quickly. Here we go. Bosh. Bosh. There we go, that's done it. Nice. The little gap you've got there now. Mad, isn't it, when you think about actually how houses work? I always got like so my flat's got like a really weird end of the corridor with the which goes into a bathroom and a shower. It's got like a weird diagonal, and I could never get my head around the spacing of the house. You know, you're like trying to figure out what it looks like from a top-down drawing, and you just couldn't do it. Yeah, that played on my mind once way too much. To the point where my ex-girlfriend was like, "What are you talking about? It's there." And I was like, "Yeah, but it can't be there because of this." And yeah, it sounded like a crazy person, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, let's stick that in. Sweet. Stick a bit of that rubbish in. Great stuff. Right, we're gonna do our brick trick. It's time for the big trick. Let's go. So let's get a couple of pallets. Let's start on this wall. Nice. One there. Lovely jubbly. And one here. We can get it in here, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And then we'll get two on the other side. Let's go. I have no idea which way the majority is going to fall, but we might as well catch as much as we can, so we don't have to switch them about and all that sort of stuff. Here we go, and another one. Nice, right? You ready? You ready? This is how we do it. Speed run. Let's go. Let's chisel away. Bosh. I wonder what the speed chisel is like. Like a pneumatic hammer. Is it? I wonder if the visuals get improved, actually. I have no idea. Okay, let's keep cracking away at this bad boy. Sweet. Rubble is falling onto the floor, but that's okay. We've got our pallets there already, so we don't need to worry about moving the rubble. But we'll make as we do this. But I just want every brick to be red if I can. We couldn't get every brick on that one, that's okay. That's alright. We messed up a little bit, I think, by breaking it at the bottom, so that's okay. We got a little bit saved, which is all good. It's really what it's about, isn't it? Right, none of them are actual usable bricks. Now if we take out the bottom shelf, watch this, you ready? Oh, that was too satisfying! That was too satisfying, man! Oh, that saves so much time. Oh yes, I like that. Thank you all for telling me that trick. Oh yes. Oh yes, Grim will always play the game rail until he doesn't. Until he finds an absolute exploit. And he exploits the devil out of it. Okay. Let's just clean up some of this floor. Nice. Oh man, we're gonna have 4 full brick pallets in no time, man. I mean, all this would need to be tidied up anyway. Sure, we could probably do it later. That's fine, but we could really get it so that like if we brought more brick pallets out, we could really have it so that we really sort of being quick with it. But to be honest, this isn't bad. Right, we've got this, so we could put all the brick pallets laid out, ready to rock at the start of the today. Mind you, you wouldn't necessarily, would you? Because you'd, yeah. I was thinking we could lay brick pallets around the entire perimeter of the house and stuff like that, but then you're going to end up with just a load of empty pallets, to be honest with you. Or half full pallets, which is not good because we'd have nowhere to store them. Oh well. Sweet. Your world is an ashtray. Played Reflecting God last night. Ended up with Coma White. Did his whole speech on drugs and rock and roll, baby. Yeah, I said to the lad that, I was like, dude, he's just a former drug addict. It's just a struggling drug addict that just like can't get over the mess of a few things from the past that's causing him to have great strife. I mean, I think it's nice that the kid was like, oh, maybe he's going through something. I think that's quite grown up and responsible of him, to be perfectly honest. In comparison to some kids, you know. I don't think I'd see that. But I was like, nah, you don't need to give him that much credit either, though, dude. Like, yeah. Sometimes there's no smoke without fire. Okay, that's dead anyway. Sweet, let's just do a quick tidy. Nice, and that'll do. And now we're going to take these off. Are you all ready? Oh, we'll take these off first. We'll do them both together. That'll be sick. That'll be crazy. I'm going to crash the game, aren't I? I'm going to crash the game. I can tell already. And I'm excited for it. Let's go. And do that. Nice. And go. You. Oh, that is way too satisfying. There we go. We've got a full pallet and another one here as well. Done. Sweet. Okay. I'm a happy Grim. Let's load this up and then we'll get it back to the warehouse, see if we've got any contracts. Or at least we'll be back in the start of the next episodes for the contracts, which would be good. And we'll look at getting the tier 4 upgrade. There we go. See what orders we've got. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. Like I say, man, a huge support for all your comments on this video. Sorry, I haven't read comments out today. I just thought we'd just rant a little bit about Nottingham yesterday. I do love Nottingham, the River Trent. But yeah, so thanks for indulging me in that. Is that what you want to know? Out you want to comment on more? Just leave it in the comments, man. I'll get back to you in one of the episodes. We'll just have a chat about whatever you say, whatever you think. Hey, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong for going to Seamountain. That's fine as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have. I was conflicted. I was really conflicted. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? There we go. Stick this in and get this gone. And me and my mate was conflicted because I'm like, well, you know, he's a bit weird. Loved him in the past, but like, yeah, it's a bit much now. And if anyone treat my daughters the way that he's allegedly treat other people, yeah, they wouldn't be touring. They would not be touring. There we go. Okay, cool. That's not gonna work. So let's try and get a nice layer of these on here. That'll be the best bet, I think. Yeah, so I'm sorry if this is a little bit later than it should be. I think these are going to move to 8 o'clock. On a British 8 o'clock, that is. On a normal day that it's out, one every other day. And on the other day we're going to have Jurassic World. So hopefully you can enjoy both of them, and we'll keep an eye out for other games and stuff like that in the future. But I also just need to get caught up as well. So I'll probably have this and maybe Rising Star. Storage Hunter we're getting to the end on, so we need to slow down before the new update comes out. That's all. It's the only reason I'm slowing it down, because it still gets the watch time. It's just I don't want to make content just for the sake of making content either. I'm gonna need to buy a new thing for all that. Yeah, I need to pack it up nicely. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Real nice. Okay, cool. Let's stick this on top. I'll tell you what, let's stick this on here, and then we can probably reach out on top of it and get some more stuff on. Here we go, like this. Look, there we go. Sweet. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Fine. So that's it for them for now, and then we'll get some some of these in, I guess. Just stick these back to the warehouse. Well, hey, might as well. Not going to do us any harm. Okay. Actually, you're empty, so we won't take you. Want the full ones. There we go. Sweet. I don't mind if I leave the other ones, like I can leave them in a van, can't I? And hopefully the next job we might need them. We might not, but we might need them, so we'll see what happens, eh? We'll see what happens now then. Lovely stuff. Let's get this one in here. Nicely done. Hey, up there. You was green for a second, my friend. Sweet. Rock and roll. Right, let's pull that down and head back to the warehouse, and we need to buy some stuff for the warehouse. And then we'll be ready to rock. I can empty this off camera if you want. It's not a problem. I can just do it on camera now. Well, I hope it's been a therapeutic episode for you. I hope you've relaxed and had a nice time. Thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all your supports on the series, man. Can we get up them ladders? No. Shame we've got them ladders there when we can't get up there. Isn't it? 50. Sweet. And get this one. Nice. 51. And I appreciate you all for your comments, but I also appreciate you checking out all the other series, man. I see you in the comments on them other series, and I'm like, my word, this person's watching whatever it is. Parcel Shop Simulator or what have you. And do let me know if there's any other games you think I should check out. I can't guarantee I'll play them all. I will check them out though and see if I think they'll work on the channel, basically. Because not every game does, including ironically Jurassic World Evolution. Not really done any numbers. Not that it's all about numbers though. So sometimes it's about Grim having a good time. And do you know what Grim's having? A good time. Bosh, why am I having fun here, man? A fun warehouse going on. Fun house is a real crazy place. Prizes to be won. Oh, mate, Pat Sharp used to love Fun House. I think it started off in America. I don't think it was very popular, the American Fun House. Did I say Fun House? I meant White House. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I didn't bring up a certain administration or any administration for that matter. Here we go, sweet. And let's build the warehouse and edit and add in another one of these. A buy and boom. If you've got any warehouse ideas, do let me know. Let me know how I can sort out this mess. Would be useful. Sweet. Bosh and bosh. Bosh and bosh. Up and down. What was that song? Was it Venga Boys? The Venga bus is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an intercity disco. The wheels of steel are turning, and everybody's yearning. So if you like to party, party. Come on and move your body. It's a very weird song, isn't it? Very weird song. I'm over it though. Mate, that was our 90s in the UK. It was alone. Yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. There might be a new game coming soon. There might not be. Could do with settling down a little bit, I guess, for Christmas and just getting it into a nice steady flow. But I feel like we're going to finish this game well before Christmas, so I'm going to need a new game. There was the airport luggage one. Could maybe try that. I want a game similar to this, you know. Or well, not necessarily similar to this. It could be similar to like Car Dealer Simulator or something like that. Or you know, or maybe we'll go back and play one of them. See if there's any cache cleaner updates that makes me want to replay that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have a look. But it's exciting times. Rock and roll, we're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, do us a favour, smash the like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, ta-ra.